Stucky. Hey, we hot.
We hot,
man. Hey, man. Say, man.
Hey.
What's going on, man? Welcome to another episode of the Stuck in the Middle podcast, where it's up and it's stuck every week.
Every week.
But y'all know the vibes. Before we do anything, we got to make sure that you show up every time we drop something. So I need you to do a double punch. If you don't know what that is, you're going to hit subscribe. You're going to make sure you hit all notifications to make sure that we get everything sent to you. Anytime we post a story, a short, whatever is coming your way. Stucky Situations, you can reach out to us that way too. But you know I keep the fam with me.
For sure.
What's up?
Yo, Higher Ed Fred in the building.
You know what I'm talking about?
Your boy B. Wood Cooks. I'm here. Both cameras. Come on.
Thank you. I was going to say something about that earlier.
Yeah.
And you know what it is, man. It's the resident unicorn.
Yes, sir.
Cori from Cori's Corner. I would have my pup Perry here.
What's happening?
Bro, he been on one, bro. He been acting up, so he got to chill right now. He been acting up. We don't play that. All right, now, I love my dog, and right now,
he a superstar.
What do black parents be saying? You know what I'm saying? It hurts me worse to punish you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
that's how I feel right now for little Pepper, but he got to go somewhere. But the wife did leave me a candle. She said, "I left the candle for you." So I'm gonna set the vibe. This doesn't have a name on it, so it's just
smell good.
Smell good, huh?
Really?
Get a little toss.
That's that PCT.
Even though I hit the mic, y'all see these
It's all
hands?
good. It's all it's out of hands. Get a whiff, bro.
I mean, it is in
It
there.
does
It's
smell a little
the
clean.
Dollar Tree glass.
What's
right
that?
there.
Hey, what's that packaging like?
But it what the packaging like? You know,
It's giving lotion.
right.
No, this is giving grandma a dollar store.
Yeah, facts.
Mid or pass?
Even the smell is giving. I'm gonna say
It's a pass for me.
It's a mix.
Okay.
It's giving lotion for me, bro. So it's a
Yeah,
pass.
it's giving baby lotion.
Let me see.
Baby, I
don't
wouldn't
think
go
it's
that
giving
It's
no
giving
baby
Johnson
lotion.
and Johnson.
It's awesome.
Well, we're going to see how it smells when it's burned.
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Set the
I
mood.
think it's giving a corporate bathroom.
That's actually really good,
Yeah,
though.
extremely accurate. If
Come
you
on.
guys
With the wooden doors, the thick wooden
extremely
doors.
accurate. Wow.
Time out, bro. With retail music in the background.
Come on,
Period, bro.
come
No,
on.
that's wild.
When
on.
everything else marble on the inside.
Come on.
Bro.
And the elevator taking forever to get
I ain't
there.
gonna lie. Okay, time
Like,
out.
all you're doing is all you're missing is the guy hawking the loogie.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when,
You know
that's
what
when
bathroom I miss, bro? So anywhere I start working, I always got to find number 2 bathrooms. What I call
Of
it.
course,
Come
yeah.
on.
You know what I'm saying? Because it can't be in your office. It got to be somewhere else where there's
Absolutely.
Yeah, we call it the sleeper.
the sleepers. You got to find the sleepers, right?
Yeah.
I'm at TCU now. I haven't found the sleepers yet, but trust me, they will be found. But bro, I used to work at Oklahoma State.
You found all of
They
them.
had a hotel on campus called the Atherton,
Oh man, that means it's clean
but it
every
was
day.
connected to the student union.
Bro.
Game over.
Boy, I used to be, hey, I'm finna head to the student union. What y'all need? I'll pick up some Chick-fil-A. Come back. Oh, bet. Let me get this. We got Johnny Rockets. Give me some fries. I was going over there to take care of business, boy. And you would walk in, doors go to heaven. That's how
course.
tall they are.
Of course.
The music playing. Ding, ding, ding.
And you busting that
Bro,
toilet
walk
down,
in.
boy.
Each stall was like its own room.
Mm-hmm.
So you can close it from top to bottom.
Oh yeah,
Toilets and stuff always clean. Might as well be at Buc-ee's.
that's right.
Lights
Shout out
dim.
to Buc-ee's.
They didn't even have paper towels, bro. Everything in there was physical towels.
First of all, the
White
Atherton
rolled
should
up
be
physical
paying you
towels.
right now for this marketing. If
No,
you,
Atherton is
100%.
fire. And check this
Hey,
out.
I stayed there for one night. That hotel.
It's amazing.
If only
And it's ran by, I say it's ran by, a lot of the staff are students because it's their hospitality degree.
Oh yeah, so they
Oh,
in there.
and then they got a restaurant called The Rancher. Greatest Cobb salad on the planet Earth. Don't care what nobody
Hey,
say.
so, whoa. In their stalls, you can't see the legs?
Nah, bro. They're
No,
like
I
real.
have to see your legs because I can't be the first one out.
No. Let me tell you something, bro. Let me
Y'all
tell
don't
you
play the
something.
stall game?
Let me tell you something. No, facts.
Yeah, you
Come
play that
on,
game.
thank
You
you.
play that
Everybody
game
has
when you see people
I'm trying
there.
to tell you, the doors are kind of slated so you can let some of the air out.
Yeah.
But the rest of it's pretty much soundproof. You can go in there and bust and nobody.
So it's quick question.
But
for
I
you.
can't like make the noise. Like if I'm doing a number 2 and you can hear all the noise,
Yeah.
and then we both walk out the same time.
I was gonna say, is there something worse than that mutual
No.
step out?
No,
Y'all
there's
both-
nothing. There's nothing
no,
worse.
No. In an environment like that, I don't mind because we just poop with dignity.
Yo,
I don't mind stepping out, bro. You know what I did. I know what you did, and we did it with
But
class.
when you can hear the splatter,
a quick trip bathroom.
You can't hear the splatter, bro.
No, but I'm saying, but when you can hear the splatter, is there anything worse than that mutual step out?
Let's be honest. If you're using the number 2 at a corporate office, it's bad.
Yeah,
Let's just talk about.
Yeah, of course.
I'll wait till I
noises.
get home.
Yeah. The sound effects are crazy. Like, come
wild.
on.
It's
You're
wild.
going crazy in the stalls.
But
I
there
can't
are
even look
people
at the
who
person.
will poop anywhere. So
But, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not one of those
And
people.
there's also, those are by far, listen, which camera?
They're criminals.
You are the worst person on the planet
Criminals,
Earth. For
bro.
the person who is like comfortable to do it wherever you're at, you
You're a
are the
criminal.
worst person of all time.
a heathen.
Hey, when that water heat up, it's flat on you. Come
I
on,
feel
y'all know
like
what it
that.
is.
I feel like I have to take my leg off, bro.
He said the blue.
I gotta cut off my leg.
Yes, bro.
Listen, cut my leg off.
It be
Nah,
bad.
you gotta hit the genuine. You know,
This is perfect.
same old G.
Bro, this is perfect. Listen,
Oh,
every week we
gosh.
do a lot of this. It's just hilarious takes on pop culture. Hilarious takes on just whatever you guys send us in terms of engagement through the Stucky scenarios, Stucky situations. Which, by the way, we appreciate. Everything that you guys send us. We like to have a myriad of different things to talk about. So relationships, work,
Yeah, it could
scenarios. Just don't feel pigeonholed. Give us whatever you got, and we'll talk about what we can, and financial situation, whatever it looks like. We'll talk about it. So keep sending it in, and then at the very end, we wrap it up in a pretty little bow with Cori getting us unstuck and send you on your way for the week. Speaking of a week, I want to do this week's Week-cap.
Yeah, Stucky
I think we should
Week-cap.
start with B-Wood this week. B-Wood,
Let's
man,
do
what
it.
you stuck on?
We stuck on the new Finch the Insta, baby.
Yes, sir! We finished the
Hey,
Insta.
I got an Instapot. I got a cake mixer for Christmas.
Yes.
You know what's funny? Like I saw, I think you were making cookies on your
Yeah, I
store.
made cookies. Yeah.
That boy had the mixer. I said, man, they been stunting. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
but I
yeah.
got the cake mixer. The Finch the Insta about to go crazy. I just
Nuts.
got done making. Gotta wait. Look, so you thought I was gonna give it to you, but I'm not doing it. And I got to get better at pointing at the camera. I'm stuck on this camera, right?
Yeah, you be stuck. Okay, so
I'll be
I didn't
stuck.
even tell you.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you have
Yeah.
you have the best angles for
You
everything.
literally have
You're
both
in
sides.
both cameras.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all
Yeah.
are so great. All right, who's next? Dang, my neck hurt.
Speaking of, that's a great segue because that's what's got me stuck this week, bro. Is
Your
that
neck?
Bacon.
bro? I have
Don't pop that.
don't be fat
like
is
this.
basically the thing, and I know what the issue is. I need to get my fat ass in the gym.
Whoa.
And
Sorry.
it is. That's how I get unstuck, right? But what's got me stuck is that I've been on vacation. I ain't been doing nothing but been on my phone, watching TV, playing video games.
Nick.
And my neck and my back, I always get this stress knot, and it just kills my nerves. Today, bro, and when I tell you, I got high pain times, bro. I was like almost in tears. I feel like I was about to throw up. That's how much pain I've been in.
This whole thing is paused. This whole thing paused for him.
Yeah, this is really tough. But I'm just being very.
Man, look, what Jeremy say? I said what I said.
Oh,
I said what I said.
He's safe now.
So
My
that's
bad.
that's what's got me stuck. But what's gonna get me unstuck is hitting that gym
That's right.
early in the morning, because what y'all don't know, people, they call it tech neck because everybody's like this always, bent over. You need a strong chest to be able to support the overwork your back is doing. So get in the gym, lift some weights, get your chest a little stronger, and I guarantee you your neck and stuff will feel better.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is crazy because you said that and I immediately tried to fix my posture.
Yeah, it's tough, bro. We just
Yeah.
we're gonna evolve to all of us kind of have a curved back.
Yeah.
That's just what's gonna happen.
man.
Yeah. What's up?
Thanks
What's
to
up,
the
High
couch.
Edge?
I'm trying to make a change of a little bit of like myself and my introvertedness and whatnot. So I'm stuck on getting prepared to start the new year correct, or starting the new year with that change. So like I'm going to go out on New Year's Eve and potentially New Year's Day.
What you gonna do, cuz?
Hey, nigga, I will turn
I know,
up,
right?
you know?
I'm just going out probably to a club. I mean, to a bar. I don't know. It just depends.
I just want to know.
But also another thing I'm
Yeah.
stuck on that I've been really for years dealing with, but just kind of like trying to get better at it, is like body positivity, my own body positivity. So I'm just not comfortable with how I look all the time, but I need to work on that. So I'm starting to take like just like more pictures of myself, like just being in pictures in general. Like I'm not photogenic. I'm not photo anything. Like doing this is crazy in and of itself. But like,
No, I get you. I feel you.
I
bro.
get it. Like,
Can we tell them right now you're photogenic?
Stop
I
it, bro.
know it's
But
different.
you don't
I know
all
it's
the
different.
time.
I know it's different,
You're a
but I'm
good-looking
telling
young
you.
gentleman.
Come on,
Yeah, you're
bro.
right.
but I just
But we have the lights
you
and the
may
power.
but what I'm saying is you may feel that way. I
But you
haven't
don't
hit
feel
that
that way.
felt feeling.
Right,
yet.
right, right.
So I'm trying to grow to that.
We got it.
We got
Hey,
it.
take a picture snapshot.
Yes, I'm
But
team
we
light
also-
skin. I got you.
We also are proud of the fact that you lost a lot of weight. You look
You
good.
did.
Yeah,
You look really
I came down here heavy. So
I know it's different when you get in front of the camera. I'm just telling you, we got the light skin of power. Don't.
And on top of that, bro, stop. Listen, my entire life, every girl I've ever ran into is like, your brother.
Yeah, it's always Jeremy.
And you have
But
the
your
best
brother.
orange screen.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Story,
Come on,
bro,
man.
it pissed me off. I'm like, bro, I thought, bro, come on, bro.
Bro, look, you hype me up and cool. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
We want you to get to
right.
yeah.
Which is
I'm
phenomenal.
not disagreeing with. I have to
Listen,
my
this is
own
crazy
internal.
because I literally was about to make a joke like, boy, can we talk about the Steve Harvey? But it has to be Steve Harvey's show lineup Jeremy got right now. Like Romeo, Steve Harvey show lineup. I mean, look,
rest in peace.
come on, bro.
Yeah, I did get the fresh
He's the
fade
only one that got hair.
because I was gonna be
What?
stepping out and like all these other times y'all see me on the show. Like I've been cutting my own hair. I'm trying to like learn how to do a whole bunch of other things.
Nah, he
but
didn't do
like,
that.
I've been
he
taping
lied
my
to me
hair.
earlier,
No, he's
though.
saying
But
he
this time
he's
I went.
thinking about it
Oh,
now, so
okay,
he's going.
I
Yeah,
was like, whoa.
no, image is important. I appreciate that.
So I'm trying now.
Yeah, keep
Don't get me
working on
wrong. I feel like I was doing really good
No, you weren't.
on my own prior to today, but like there's something about that fresh barber cut, bro. Like you just can't. You can't do it on your own
can't- yeah, you
sometimes.
can't
Like
duplicate
even
it, bro.
barbers, like they can't cut themselves as good as they would be cut. So
But
They
you know
were
what this
sent for
is?
heaven,
This is
bro.
the pretty girl syndrome right here. You just see, I know the pretty girl syndrome. Where you look at the pretty girl, like, man, she knows she bad.
No, but they
except for I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, bro. That I'm like, dang, if he feel like that, I thought I looked good. Now I gotta.
Hey, boy, listen.
I gotta go back to the
No,
gym.
I already know we fucking.
I'm trash. You-
Hey, Jamie.
Here's the big difference that I play or think of this way. Y'all are all married. Like y'all are all.
Yeah.
Well, Katie got to tell me I'm fine.
Well,
That's how I
I say
feel
some
like.
people need those words of affirmation. Cool, but like I'm still single. Like I don't have.
No, I feel you.
I don't
it
have
weigh on
that.
you differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just disagree. All my life, I've known everybody to go for Jeremy. I don't know.
Nah, that's anyway.
Like I said, we
I say,
understand.
well, if they
I
did
know
go for
what
me,
you
they
mean.
told y'all
I
it
know
never
what,
came to
I know
me.
what you mean.
What-
I'm
what
just
got
giving you a
you
hard time.
stuck? What got you stuck?
I'll be honest. What got me stuck this week was that I had a week off and I've not relaxed one day. I've been in go mode.
Oh yeah.
So like,
that's crazy.
I got to work on prioritizing my rest. I need more of that. But
Feel you on that one.
yeah, I was just saying, I think I'm about to get a huge daddy win, man. That putting together that trampoline. We're gonna see if that kind of jump starts the weekend for me.
Jump around.
You know what I'm saying? Get me unstuck from kind of feeling down from no rest.
Yeah.
So tomorrow when the little man wakes up, I'm gonna take him straight out there. Like, hey, look what you got.
Get this bouncing on that thing, man. Y'all.
Whoa. Come on, man. Listen, we'll let you live.
Oh,
I'll let you live
that
through.
one
Like,
was tough.
come on, bro.
That
Yeah,
one was
I'll let
tough.
you live through a lot.
No, that
come
was
on.
tough. Hey, that was
Golly.
tough.
You
TV
did so
time out
quick.
on that one. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that when he is jumping on the trampoline, that he doesn't find himself in a stucky situation.
That was nice.
Yeah.
That was
but,
nice.
But
It
it didn't have no baritone though.
Yeah.
That's okay. I started in a different key.
You know what I mean?
It's all
Yeah,
good.
do my thing.
Yeah.
And baritones
good.
can be in any key.
Facts.
Solid point.
Well, give us the situation, Jay.
All right, y'all. Here we go. This is an anonymous post.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, I know who the person is, but they ain't want to,
All right, anonymous it is. Why you gotta be anonymous? I'm kidding. All right, I'm going through a tough situation and I need some advice to figure out if I'm handling this all wrong. I've been married to my amazing wife for 5 years now. She's my best friend, my confidant, and I genuinely love her. However, lately I found myself developing unexpected feelings for her best friend. Let's call the best friend Emily. Emily has been a close part of our lives for as long as I've known my wife, and we've always been a tight-knit trio. I've never intended for this to happen, and it took me by surprise. I love my wife, and I don't want to jeopardize our marriage. But every time I'm around Emily, I can't help but feel a connection that goes beyond friendship. It's confusing and frustrating because I value the friendship and I value the friendship I have with my wife, and I don't want to betray her trust. I've been actively trying to distance myself from Emily, avoiding situations where we're alone together and trying to focus on my relationship with my wife. I haven't shared these feelings with anyone because I'm afraid of causing unnecessary drama or hurting my wife. Am I wrong for developing these feelings for my wife's best friend? Should I confess this to my wife, or is there a way to navigate through this without causing harm to the people I care about? Appreciate the help.
Yikes.
Stucky Situations.
Very stucky. Very,
Goodness
very stucky.
gracious.
Situation.
Hey, look, you get what you asked for.
Facts.
My
Thank
gosh.
you for submitting this. Also, just for purposes of our conversation, this is not a traditional relationship. I say traditional in the sense that there's a man and a woman. This is a woman and a woman and a woman.
That's what I was going to ask.
Okay, that changes a lot.
I was going to ask that.
Like, actually, it's a good point to make. That changes a lot.
I don't know how much it changes.
I don't think it changes. I'm just saying for the way we talk about it, because sometimes we immediately go to like, oh yeah, let me tell him something.
No, for me it does, because I was trying. Okay, I'll get it whenever.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say there's a lot, like, so in my mind this is okay. I'm gonna just start with the ignorance here. In my mind, this is a traditional relationship, male female.
Right.
So when he said when this person said my wife, and I thought it was a he, in my head I was thinking, wow, this person is really in tune with some emotions here, like more than normal, because how you're balancing these emotions out with different people. As a man, I know that's hard for me to do. Like, you know, I have to go to therapy to balance my emotions, to get through some emotional things. So this sounds like emotionally kind of, you know, like you're traveling through it. So to me, I was like, ooh, this guy's just, I don't know, he seems kind of high in emotion here. But anyway, truth is, I just, man, I don't see how this is healthy.
Move your left foot.
Oh, is it? What am I doing? Am I hitting the mic?
Yeah, you're hitting the thing.
Oh, is it making a lot? It's making too much noise.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna?
Just be cognizant enough.
Yeah, you don't want me to.
Back now.
Probably shouldn't.
No, you're good.
Hey man, these are technical difficulties. We have them once a show. Yeah, to me, man, I don't know. I think it's a no-brainer here for me. I just think it's you know, you made a commitment to your wife. Okay. To be in your wife's space and to gain trust in your relationship by making the right choice. Do I say that these things can't happen? I'm sure there's people that make these types of choices every single day. So, of course, it can happen. Do I think it's smart for you to act on those emotions, those said feelings? No. I think that is just... I think it's not a good way to go. What I'd like to see in this moment, just talking about getting unstuck, instead of kind of focusing on ways to not feel for Emily, is what we'll call her, I would literally lock in on your wife right now. Lock in. Yeah, like lock in so hard. Yeah, there's no other way. What are we talking about? You're trying to listen to what you said. You said you're trying to mitigate
risk
through the third person. What are we talking about? This person's not your wife.
Yeah.
We're not mitigating risk for no one else but your wife. So the easiest way to fix this is just get back into locking in with your wife. Real simple.
And it's your wife's friend. So
Wild.
I agree. Here's what I would say, and just in general. From a human element, this is not
uncommon.
Yeah, it's not.
Of course not, yeah.
You're going to develop feelings for people who that you spend time around. Right? Why do you think when we talk about affairs, most people affairs come from where?
Close friends.
Or people they work with.
That's right.
It's just proximity when we really get into it. You will start to develop feelings for a plant if you were around the plant too long.
That's right.
That's a good point.
Right? So y'all have been through ups and downs, this, that, and the third. Your only connection to Emily is through your wife. Right?
No brainer.
So the no-brainer is this. Now, granted... Could you tell your wife, hey, this is what's going on? Sure. There will be consequences that come with that. Now, the consequences don't have to be grave, but imagine also like somebody coming to you or your wife coming to you and telling you, hey, I just want to let you know, this was not intentional, but I've started to develop some sort of weird feelings and I'm having trouble navigating them. I know our relationship is so cool, but it's hard for me to do so. That may also be a part of the conversation you have to have anyway. Let me tell you why. I agree. The way you get unstuck is you need to dive into your wife. That's number one. Number two, you need to scale back your opportunities and time around Emily. I think it's very smart to not be one-on-one with Emily.
Of course, yeah. That's
right?
a no-brainer.
And then the other part is this, though. If you just quit cold turkey, red flags will be raised. Why you don't want to go out with us no more? Why you never want to hang out with us no more?
Exactly what I was
Why
saying.
you don't want to do... So there's a way to be tactful about this. And part of that might be that, like, you know what? I see y'all's relationship and I wanted to continue to flourish. And I felt like I was kind of getting in the way and I don't want to feel like I'm getting in the way.
Absolutely.
Put it on you.
Yeah, mitigate.
Because Emily may not feel the same about you.
That's right. You may just be feeling
all
this.
in your head. You know what I'm saying? Don't throw away your wife because of your wife's friend.
Are you kidding? Yeah, no.
Now, if you told us that Emily was doing some other stuff, sure.
No, even then, it's not a yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm saying like, I might then have like conversation with my wife. Like, hey, this is
Oh no, I like. Here's the thing I would like to address that I missed on. You're gonna have to have the talk.
the conversation. Yeah.
We're adults, right? And
This is that
you were
thick and thin?
you were woman enough to. All right, look, let's define feelings, right? So you said you can have feelings for a plant.
Yeah.
Do I want to have intimate feelings for that plant?
Some people would.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will tell you I don't. I'm not going to be intimate with a plant.
Yeah.
Why?
But I don't even think it can't even be necessarily that, because when we think about cheating in general,
Yeah.
you know, there are things like emotional cheating where
Emotional
where you're
affairs.
spending time in
Most
your
certainly.
brain.
Almost like lusting.
Yes.
Most certainly.
And it doesn't even have to be lusting from a sense of a
Yeah.
physical, like I want to have
No,
sex
it
with
could
you.
just be I'm spending time in
Right.
emotional space with this person more than I am with my wife. Or
Right.
I shouldn't just because it's inappropriate, right?
Right.
My point that I'm making is like you're at this point there's a choice that you've made, and you're big enough to make that choice to cross this boundary emotionally to get into this space, because odds are you have been emotionally cheating already, based off what we're reading. Okay, so you've already made this choice. You're already in bed with it. The consequence that comes with that, you have to deal with, and it could possibly be grave. I know you said that it may not have to be grave, but it could possibly.
Yeah.
You just have to be okay with that because you've already crossed that line.
And it happened. But
That's
I think
right.
you gain respect from being able to trust in your wife that you've committed to. What y'all got?
I have to say, having that conversation is important, but at the same time, I'm going to put a little caveat to say, like, when you have that conversation, knowing that you haven't done anything other than the emotional aspect of it, like the grave aspect of it could show like a childish nature of your wife. Like, if y'all can't discuss these things or whatever, and I not say
Right.
could, because that could be something that, like, in your vows, you said you would never emotionally cheat on me as well as physically.
I was gonna say it's a
you know,
boundary,
like
though.
it's right. So it's a boundary that was crossed. But when you're looking at the statistics that come with the physical, or when you look at the statistics that come with divorce in and of itself, it's the physical things more than
That
it is the
typically tip
emotional.
the
Right? Like,
yeah.
you stepped out and cheated on me. You had sex with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Not you were lusting after this person, but you never did anything beyond I caught feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
That is detrimental to some people. I'm not gonna say that that's not.
Right.
But
I think most people understand that feelings can happen. And
Right,
the sex
and-
is the culmination of that.
exactly. And another thing that I think is super important is, in this moment, you're reaching out to us. This is your first step into learning and becoming more emotionally intelligent. Okay. Like, your EQ has to be top tier now more than ever. So while you're diving into your wife, as y'all would say, or whatever, you need to dive into understanding what emotional intelligence looks like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you are developing feelings, I think you did really good about pointing out cutting cold turkey is going to cause the unnecessary drama that you're wanting to avoid. Whether you like it or not, that's just what it is. But if you're learning that I'm catching these feelings, or I'm starting to understand that these feelings are causing me to think and feel this way, then what does the counter action of that as it relates to EQ mean? Okay, like, it doesn't mean cold turkey, but it means that I need to acknowledge this feeling, and then maybe Pavlov's dog yourself with the rubber band, like pop yourself with a rubber band every time you catch a feeling or whatever. Condition yourself to think differently, right? The brain is a muscle that needs to be flexed. It can be learned. You can spend your entire life learning. So Pavlov's dog
That
yourself.
might be more B.F. Skinner, but
But you know what I'm saying?
the psychology guy.
But you feel me.
I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just condition yourself, to every time you hear every time you hear the name Emily, you get scared instead
Rocky
of get
loves
lusty.
Emily.
Yeah, bro.
loves Emily.
Classic movie, by the way. If
What
y'all
you
don't
think
know,
you would?
What movie?
post it in the comments. Yeah, don't say it. Post the movie in the comments.
Yeah, we're not gonna say
you
that
know the
one.
name of
I
the
wanna
movie.
see
But
if
it is a
somebody
classic.
Rocky
What does it
loves
start with? Give me a hint.
Emily.
No.
This is a classic,
We got
bro.
a lot of
We got
movies out
Google.
there.
You
Like,
could
that.
also go Rocky loves me. Oh, Rocky
Oh,
loves
yeah, that works
me.
too.
Oh.
Oh, Rocky, the movie.
No.
No.
But good guess though. But also,
I'll be in the comments with y'all, but
for real.
I gotta be more black and white. You know, the funny thing, I didn't have anything to say. I was gonna say next, just don't be stuck and stupid. But I'll say, like, this is the point. This is the time where you have to say this is wrong. Move on.
Yeah.
Like stuff is like that. Like, I know if I take somebody's life, that's wrong.
That's right.
So it just, what do you know, what's your business model for yourself? Like, what is your model for yourself? Like, what are your standards? Like, what do you set for yourself? If, in my life, this is how you get unstuck. In my life, when I'm trying to get better at stop making bad decisions. So I know that if I'm married or if I have a girlfriend, whatever the case may be, and this might hurt her feelings, then that's bad. Move on. That's it. I don't know.
Bro,
I can't give you no long out.
No, I feel you. And one other thing that I don't know why it just popped back in my head when you were talking, but like you said that you wanted to like avoid the harm, but I think you're avoiding harm in yourself, not harm in the conversations that you want to have as 100%. Well. Like you're avoiding being yelled at by your wife, or you're avoiding crushing your own feelings, and you're avoiding. Yes, your wife may be hurt, but I promise you, I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. Like you're also avoiding the fact that you may get cussed out.
Yeah,
and you may end up alone. Who knows?
You can lean on.
Sometimes you really just have to walk away in life, bro.
That's right.
Like there are just some things like you have to say, hey, that's bad. I gotta.
Yep, I gotta lock in.
It's just that simple for
Sometimes
me.
It's
like, with marriage, those are one of those things. You're
hey,
like,
and then here's another quick elephant in the room. Depending upon the relationship type and what life has to offer, there are so many other types of relationships. What if you have this conversation, your wife is totally okay with it, and Emily becomes okay with it, and then this becomes an open relationship or a poly relationship. So you need to also think that there could be a positive that comes from that. So,
well, more importantly, I just think that this is important. Like, there's ways to make sure we give an out that's also healthy. We can just speak to the health of this choice.
Yes.
You could literally just be like, you know what, babe, I just don't find it healthy that we all hang out like this. Like, that's your friend. You should do your thing. I'm going to go do my thing with my friends from time to time. I think that's healthier for our relationship. Like, for me, I just feel uneasy when I'm out here and it's the three of us. That trio always makes me feel uneasy. I don't know why. Maybe I need to do some work on myself to get to... Bro, it ain't got to be like this whole thing where it's like, oh, you did what? No, it could literally just be, this don't feel healthy. Like, but it to me, like, I'm running for the hills. No, I'm sorry, bro. It's just it's too close to...
Figure out what is healthy to you, but,
for sure.
I don't know. Like, I feel like, there's so many different avenues, like running for the hills is great. But like, if you're pushing your emotions down, that's not good. That's not healthy for you.
I don't want to do that, But at the same token, like, I know I know that I'm making a choice right now. That's how I feel about it. Like, if I'm able to identify that I have these feelings, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means
take advantage of being aware.
That's what I'm
aware of this whole thing.
It ain't like it came out of like sometimes people came literally. What if Emily don't know this is happening, and then you approach her with this one day? She's
gonna be like, "What the heck?
What the heck?" And to her, this literally came out of nowhere. Some people, this happens to where it comes out of nowhere. You're able to identify it, bro. Nah, stop it. You that means you're already
stuck and stupid. That's come on, like
what's stuck and stupid?
Stuck and Stupid is a segment where a person plays her thing, finds herself in a
stuck in stupid situation.
But on the wheel. Hey!
Put it on the wheel. Hey, put it on the wheel.
I want to say Stuck and Stupid on the wheel. Is that good?
Yeah. Shout out Courtney Taylor. I always take her stuff.
Yeah, Stuck and Stupid on the wheel.
You know what I think a segment I was thinking about doing during the week is, I do sports stuff, and I was like, there's a bunch of people during where it happens right then, and I'm like, they're in a stuck and stupid situation right then. And then I can just do like a little recap of what's going on and ask the people, what do you think? Are they stuck and stupid?
That's genius.
Like John Morant last night.
Come on, man. With the guns?
With the celebration.
Oh.
Both of y'all.
Yeah. Right now, we're on the wheel, baby.
Yeah. I think that would be lit.
All right, let me spin that thing. Hey, yo. All right, let's see what we got, man. Let's see what we got. Oh, what? Making love. Read it out loud for our listeners.
I need this
please.
one. I need this one broken down.
Oh. Is it stuck and stupid for women or men to think that making love is a necessary part of every sexual encounter?
Stupid.
Okay, you answer first and then elaborate.
I already gave mine.
You said stupid.
I think it is stupid.
I think it's stupid as well.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I know what they're going for though.
So like, stuck in.
Yeah,
yeah.
But I say that haphazardly because I am a lovey-dovey. That's what everybody says about me. Like, I'm a lovey-dovey type. Not really like I don't know. At the same token, there's times where you just be like, come on, bro, we gotta do what we gotta do. Like, the kids are asleep. I don't.
For the sake of this conversation, can we define what making love is?
That's another part. I think that's, I don't know. Is that universal?
I think
no, it's not universal.
Like music, kissing, candles,
Like
Is
for
it
real,
sensual?
that's-
making
just
a
like-
moment,
see that's called
But
date night.
let's-
getting consent. Last episode, getting consent.
That's right. That's
is
big.
very
That's big.
But I'm saying for us, so let's not think about what the world is thinking. For us four in this room right now for this
Mm.
conversation, can we define what making love is so then we
Yeah.
can proceed?
Yeah, I think for me personally, I just think it's more than just the act.
There's some sort of sensual connection.
Correct. You know, there's kissing involved, touching, maybe previous to us actually doing anything.
A soul tie.
Yeah, it could be speaking the person's love language like throughout the day.
A certain focus.
Yeah, like just I don't
But
know.
you're not
There's a
simple.
lot to it. It's not just you're hitting on it. I don't know why you're trying to turn me on, but it's working. It's working a little bit.
Come
No,
on,
I'm
son.
kidding.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rub your nipples
We're
if
trying
you
to
love
get views.
to. I'm stuck.
my nipple. What's happening here?
I
No.
can't say that
Seriously, I
word.
think that if there's a detail to it, whatever that looks
Some
like for everybody.
thought,
Yeah,
some passion.
it's not just hey, I need a
I don't
home.
even wanna say
I
it,
need a
but-
home.
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure,
so I
it's
think
passion.
colloquially we understand what
Yeah.
making love is.
Yeah.
What you got? It's stuck and stupid.
I believe that this is stuck and stupid. I personally 100% acknowledge my own ability to separate that emotion from sex at times, and so I think it's very easy to separate the two.
Oh, you dirty dog! You dirty dog! You.
I'm with
Be
you,
that
bro.
as it may,
I'm
be
with
that
you,
as
bro.
it may, like
Yeah.
it's not hard for me to be like, you know what, there's no love in what we're about to do, but I love what I'm doing.
Oh, bar.
But needless to say, needless to say,
Baller.
Jeremy Lamar.
but needless to say, like for me, making love is so much more than the actual act. It's more of like,
Yeah.
how do I feel about this person?
It's like
never
spiritual.
really about what is going to be every single time or what is that actual encounter. It's like, how do I feel about this person? Because if I feel a certain way about this person, the things I'm going to do with this person, it doesn't matter because I'm always going to love it more than I'm going to make it just a thing, if that makes sense. And I know that might be a little confusing, but the best way I can determine it is, it's like at the end of the day, when you're getting down with the get down, are you saying, hey, we're finished, it's time to go? Or are you willing to stay in somebody's arms or whatever?
I think it's a different, getting down to get down. It's a different focus. What you're trying to say.
It's a different
It's a
focus.
different focus because I think there are times, and this is, what I'm saying, I think you can be in love with somebody and married to somebody, whatever it may be. And there are times where, and I'll just be real, speak about my own self. And y'all let me know, those who are in committed or married relationships, let me know if you feel different. There are times, 90% of the time, I want to make love to my wife.
Yeah.
There are times where
You need to get down.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We just let's make it happen.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying?
I need a hoe.
And I don't want to necessarily make it feel like it's transactional, and or if you're quote unquote trying to have a baby,
Man,
I
say,
think
There are
there's
emotions that
times,
comes with
bro.
hey, please don't talk about that, boy.
No, let's be real, bro, because I think a lot of people don't talk about it.
My point.
I think a lot of people don't talk about
Time.
It be sometimes it feels transactional and it sucks.
It is.
That's the worst part.
It sucks, bro.
We don't talk about that enough, too.
No,
It
not as
is.
men because it almost feels embarrassing to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it needs to be normalized. It is.
It-
Well,
It's-
because
it's
you're
transactional.
made out to be the guy who's making it transactional, even though it's like it's what's
100%.
necessary for what's happening right
Right.
now. But it turns animalistic
Yes.
at one point.
Animalistic is probably the best
best-
way.
yeah,
to
it's
say
the
it.
best way to
it
say
literally feels like
Yeah.
the lion when he gets up from the nap. It just
Right.
it feels like
Now
that.
we're not complaining.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
Whoa.
But again,
Whoa.
this is the shift of focus, right? When you first get in a relationship, and for those who maybe are still in this type of relationship, y'all might be hitting 2-3 times a day. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right
real
on.
nice. You know what I mean? Lube going everywhere. Listen,
Whoa.
no, I'm just joking.
Wow.
But my
Use
point is, when when it feels like the focus is, I just want to be with this person, that they arouse me. I'm gonna use the word titillate,
Okay.
right? I'm just titillated when I'm around you, and I want to be with you,
Corey's been trying to turn everybody. He's
right?
raising
And I
everybody.
want to be
this
with
whole-
you. No, but
Lick
that
the lips.
focus, Yeah, so you can lick this.
From titty lady to lick this.
No, you can
Boys
lick
on
this. You can
Pause
lick
the whole
this
episode.
mint. You can lick this mint. Anyway, when you get to
That's hilarious.
Hey, listen, I always say that. Call me butter, man. Call me butter. Listen,
Wow.
but that feels good, right?
Goodness, I can't, bro. This is getting ridiculous.
Can y'all let me get to my point,
I'm
man?
trying to,
Golly.
but this is.
Are we men or
No, it's are we adults?
You're right,
are we
yeah.
men? That was
Listen, this is great.
my point is that to me feels good because it feels like I'm being sought after for just somebody who likes me and I turned them on.
Yeah.
Versus when the focus is into, oh, we're doing something because we're trying to get something done.
Yeah.
Then it feels transactional, animalistic, and of course, in the moment, it still feels great. But when you're talking about the mental and the spiritual, stuff is shifted. So the reason why I say it's stuck and stupid is that the sexual encounter you have with anybody is the focus will always be what it's supposed to be in the moment. Yeah. And sometimes the focus will not be on making love. It'll be on getting yours out the way.
Yeah, me. I wanna make love to you.
I was thinking about
Here's a penny drop.
Wait, can we sing, Trey?
Huh?
Oh, is he? He's not canceled yet, right? Where's the Trey?
Oh, whoa.
Trey Songz?
Yeah, he's not canceled.
No,
yet,
we
right?
can't sing Trey Songz, bro.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately.
Take all
Trey
it back.
Songz
Edit all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple. I think it's just a love language. Some people, it's just whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you just got to find that person that likes what you want.
Yeah.
That's it. Some people like,
You'll never be the only person that likes that. If that makes sense. So I like
if
that
I'm
you
making
said
love,
that.
I'm about 10, 15 minutes in bed. You know what I mean? It's going to be.
That's another
Yeah.
topic, bro.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
where
it's-
I don't
that's
think
a-
sex was
that's
supposed to
Stucky.
be a long event, bro.
That's a Stucky situation right there.
I get my,
Honestly.
I can get you out about 10, 15 minutes.
But see, like that's another thing that's not universal. Because to me, 15, 20 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, those sound like decent numbers to me.
Yeah.
But there's women out there that say things like, hey, I want this to be quicker. I can't. 10 minutes is already too long. Like you're thinking,
Nice.
well, that's not universal then.
Because people don't understand their sex time. You know how you have doggy years? Sex time hit different.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Without music. Without music.
But I also think that particularly in some relationships, maybe when y'all are not having as frequent of sex as maybe you used to or something like that, you also have to take into account this. If y'all out there smacking for 30 plus minutes every single time, bro, that can eventually be painful. That's a lot. It's tiring. It's like a little workout.
That's right.
And I don't think, bro, as fast as things can happen, if you get what I'm saying, I just don't think it was intended to be that long.
Have y'all seen that Instagram post when the guy is like standing up and making the girl do the move like this?
Oh, yeah. But you ain't had to do the move.
We in that mud 10, 15?
He was.
I can get you about 5 times. You feel me? Like, come on, that's a good night.
That's a good night.
I gotta go catch what's his name? Scott Van Pelt, SVP.
Yeah, SVP. Oh, you up late there, boy. You talking about SVP?
I'm knocking it down. Hey. Whoa.
Yeah, talk about knocking it down.
Whoa.
All right, let's hit another.
Bruh, wildin'.
Yeah, he's going crazy right now.
Spin that wheel.
Spinning something.
A new study indicates a new trend in the U.S. job market where companies are shifting away from traditional college degrees to be considered for certain positions. That was a lot. Is it stuck and stupid for businesses to be jumping on this trend? Basically, jumping on the trends of not really wanting degrees for certain positions.
No.
No.
So, no.
I mean, I won't say no because I don't know enough of this yet. But like to me, I think there are positions. Knowing what I know about being in corporation, there are positions that should be very specified.
I agree.
And it does take more than just the trade to have that type of knowledge base, right? You're not going to just come in the trade and learn it day one. You're you're not going to walk into a corporation and become a vice president of anything.
1,000%.
For that position,
But there's like
for that
certain
position,
positions,
then
I'm
keep a
thinking
degree.
probably there are you know how it is right now in the job market, right?
Yeah, they do it. They do it for like the basic positions.
Bro,
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you, bro.
Stuff
Like,
where anybody
you
can do
need
it.
to be a custodian, and this is not to crap on custodians,
Yeah.
but you need to. Oh, you have to have this degree to be a custodian. It's like, bro, no, you don't.
Yeah, no, you don't.
They doing degrees for custodian.
Man, they got
Bro,
degrees for
they got
everything
degrees
nowadays.
for everything.
Or work experience. That's the other.
what's
That's the
right,
other
work
trick.
experience.
Was
Yeah.
it hospitality?
I don't know,
Yeah,
and
I
I
would
but
say
that
so.
would but see.
But here's the thing: do they even require that specific
No,
degree, or do they
don't.
just say
They
you need a
require
bachelor's?
You need a bachelor's. That's my point.
yeah,
Or
that's what I was
associate.
really
That's a
getting
good
at.
point.
So sorry that I use custodial because people are gonna look at that and be like, oh, he crapping on custodials. No,
No,
I'm
not
saying.
that.
My
Yeah,
point is
come on,
that
cuz.
they're not requiring specific degrees. They're just requiring a degree.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, some of the degrees be like, you don't need a master's for this. You got your bachelor's. Why did you have to go get a secondary degree?
That's right.
Like you didn't. So the trend that this is going to cause, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to
No, it's
affect
not.
the colleges.
It's
No.
not going to be good for colleges, boy.
Not only that,
Colleges in America.
not only that, it's not going to be good for workers because corporations, they adjust.
Yeah.
Oh, 1,000%.
They adjust. Oh, so we can't mitigate. Let's be honest. I don't know that every corporation does this, but this is happening because anywhere where you can reduce the cost of something that's going to make headway in your business or cause an overhead in your business, you'll take every advantage of.
Right.
So do I pay a recruiter to really go out and find that talent for my business? What does that look like? Oh, well, that's 52 weeks of travel, sending this person out to different cities. They have to board, they have to eat, they have to put up their stuff that you're gonna have to pay for, all the marketing you have to pay for. That's a lot of money.
I would love to do that job.
Oh yeah. That's most recruiters. That's what they do. But I can pay that person, or I could put these guidelines and these specifications on this role. So you have to have a master's or something like it, and then if you don't have that, we'll give you a 10-year plus work
Right.
experience that you need to have. So
But-
that does the work for me. So I think what they're going to do in this situation, if I'm just thinking ahead, if I'm a corporation losing that power, I just find alternatives of work.
No, that's exactly what they're going to do because we all know why this even started in the first place.
That's right.
The reason why they even put the college degree requirements was twofold. One was the governmental push, but also everything in the United States can be tracked back to racism, bro.
That's right.
If I put a requirement that you have to have a certain degree to get,
It's hard for us to get into school.
it's hard for
And black people can't go to
minorities.
school, then,
exactly.
then there it is.
Boom. There you go. Okay. How do we?
You can't call it racist.
Systematic
Right,
racism.
You
it's
can go
not
to, if
racist.
you can
We
go to
just-
school.
It's systematic.
Yeah.
Right, but
Systemic.
it's systemic.
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 Dang, can I
Yeah.
get one by myself?
No,
You were there. I didn't say that. That was hiring Fred.
Yeah. If our friend give me, it's good.
Yeah, but there's a different use for systematic. So
Yeah.
you can use systematic and just in a different way. But that would be systemic. Then the thing is, when you talk about the who are the most educated group of people right now, we're talking about with the highest degrees,
Black women.
or black women. So you start seeing that trend.
What do you do?
What you take away the
You kick them
requirement?
at their ankles.
You take away the
That's
requirement.
right.
So we already know what it is, bro. We already know what it is. We know that.
Yeah.
I got my degrees, but you sold us a dream anyway. Let's be 100%.
Yeah, they sold us one.
I got 2 masters, bro. I'm not cracking over 100K.
Don't
Fix
matter.
that. How you get on?
I'm not cracking over 100K. And I'm not saying that for my employer. You know what I'm saying? That's not their fault. My point is there's a lot of people out there like me doing the same thing. So we knew that we got played. We know we got sold a dream because we live in it right now. The nightmare, I guess you can say.
Nightmare.
Good way to say it.
But it's not stupid for them to, they're just going to find a way. They're always going to find a way to finesse and take advantage of whatever's going on. But I also think that for the people out there who could be doing good work, but they don't have the opportunity to go get the degree, this is going to be good for them. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's stupid for them to be jumping on this
Yeah, it's a
trend.
level setter.
I don't think it's stuck and stupid either. I mean, that's what a trend is. You jump on something, and on top of that, pause. And on top of that, I think if you're gonna do it with no degrees, at least balance it with something. Like in other words, like if you don't have a degree, at least have job experience
Certificates, bro.
or something.
Experience.
5-10
I would say go
years or
cert.
something.
Yeah,
So
cert.
what they have nowadays is they pretty much equivalent to degrees, they equivalent to a year. So like a
Work
freshman year of
experience.
college. So
Yep.
it takes you 4 years to get your bachelor. So
have
in
4
order to
years
come
of
in,
work.
you have to have 4 years of work,
Which is crazy.
It's right. It's very depending upon what you're doing, but it is very very crazy. You know, and I will say, you know, we were stuck in that situation. Like I got my bachelor's, and then I would happily admit that 90, maybe even 95% of the stuff I learned that have helped me advance in my job has been while I was working.
Yeah,
and then when I went back
degree.
to get my master's, I was like, yo, I already know all this stuff. Like
It made
and
the
then-
master's easy though.
Yes, it made my master's so
So
and then
easy, yeah.
you get people that you get master's programs who understand that. Shout out to Angelo State
So they challenge-
because my program no.
No.
My
Angelo
program
State,
director was
bro.
like, hey, you've been in the game for this long, just give me the work that you're already doing and get your degree.
Bro, listen,
oh,
bro.
yeah,
This
look it
is
up.
how fire this is. Shout out to Angelo State, bro.
Yes.
They build into your tuition that you're paying, bro, all the work you got to do. So if you need textbooks, it's all in the modules. Everything you're gonna read, it's all in the modules. You don't have to. Oh, I can't. San Angelo. You going to San Angelo? No, I work over here. Cool. The only day I ever set foot on their campus was to graduate.
Wow, Angelo State.
I'm about to say, the only time I went to their campus is when
That's
we
what
went
I'm
to go beat
saying.
them.
Yeah, because
Going crazy.
free
Bro,
advertising.
no,
Just
It's
facts,
going
bro.
wild.
Yeah, click
Facts.
that
I
and
will
send it to
always,
them.
bro. I'll shout they
I'll
praises
shout
forever
theirs
because
out, too.
also the program was a good program
Yes.
and they allowed you, bro. They was doing it. What was it? 8 weeks courses.
Yes.
So you
Angelo
can
State?
take. So most places are doing for
16.
any program doing 16-week courses.
Yeah.
So if you're taking 12 hours, it's over 16 weeks. So to complete a semester, that's going to push you out longer. I
A normal
completed my-
master's takes two to 3 years.
I completed my higher ed master's in 1 calendar year, bro.
Same.
Because I was able to put 3 hours or 9 hours in the first 8 weeks and another 9 hours or whatever in the second
Yeah,
8
they're
weeks.
just trying to hook it up.
I went a little bit slower, but I did some summer stuff too. So I
Right.
did 12 hours a semester, but then in the summer I did a couple extra, so that it's still in that same calendar year I finished.
So the big benefit from that is they just allow you to what?
Pretty much
work-
go at your own pace.
You work at
Okay.
your own pace, and everything is just more compressed. So
Yeah.
like 16 weeks, that's a long
It's a
time,
long
bro.
time, yes.
Well,
It's a long
and then
commitment.
you'll like. Y'all who are still in school and in college, y'all understand like 16 weeks. By the time you're in December, you're not remembering what you was talking about in
didn't week
August
one,
and
no.
September. Like, no.
Ain't no
But
way.
I tell you what, if I started in August, by the time October 1st comes around and I'm in my finals, I definitely still remember what I was working
Yes.
on in August.
Yeah.
San Angelo State did all this for you?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
we did the same.
We did
program.
the same program.
Angelo
So-
State, if you want to throw a 30-second ad on her.
Hey,
Yeah,
we
what's
got
up?
it. Hey, Stucky.
Yeah,
But
for
no,
sure.
Send it to us.
it's good. It's good that they're jumping on the trend, bro. For
No,
sure.
I mean, think about the math real quick. I don't remember what the number is. I just remember Mr. Woods in high school. Remember everybody remember him?
Yes.
Economic.
Economics,
Yeah, man.
right?
Greatest, one of the greatest teachers of all time.
he used to always let us eat in his classroom. I remember that.
Does anyone remember his outro?
His speech, I can't remember, but I know at the end we say like, "Don't do drugs" or something like that. They used to give everybody.
Be safe, don't do drugs, and
He
love
would
your
go
mom
on.
or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah.
he would go on for forever.
Hey
And
man, if there's somebody from Arlington High that remember Mr. Woods' speech
he was
in
fire,
the comments,
bro.
we need it.
Time out, bro. Time out,
What happened?
bro. Guess who just passed away?
Who?
You remember Miss Gardner from Bailey?
Oh, that's tough.
You
Bro,
kidding?
I'm not playing, bro. R.I.P.
R.I.P.
serious?
She's one of the most pivotal people
Speech.
in.
Bro, Miss Gardner was.
Bro, she was the goat, bro.
Speech go.
Yeah.
She's the reason why we're
The
doing this.
Goat. 1,000%.
No, seriously, because she put
1,000%.
me into that radio class with Tony. Shout out Tony. Me and Tony used to do a radio show every week because I was very shy and we were in speech class. She was like, "Well, do you want to try doing something different where you can show off your voice?" And I'm like what? And she was like, "Well, we got this recording studio. I don't know if I remember that in Bailey. There was like a little
yes.
in the band room in the back. So me and Tony shot a recording every single week. We had like a radio show that we did for Bailey. So man, R.I.P.
She knew how to get the best out of everybody,
Yeah,
bro.
she was the GOAT.
Yeah.
Should we do it? It's so hard
To say goodbye to yesterday.
I don't know, bro. When I saw the cause I was I still follow Miss O'Halloran. And I saw her post and I just was like almost in tears. I was like, dang, bro.
Yeah.
There's some people in the world that you just think will always be here.
Yeah. Well,
She
she had to
one
be
of them,
1,000.
bro. No, she was 70 something. I think
No,
like 72 or something like
what?
that. 70. She was in her 70s.
Oh, much. I thought
You
she was
said
much
Baylor,
older.
are they going to do something, name something after her or what? What's up?
They better.
Yeah.
We should
She was
push that. We should
pivotal.
push that.
Yeah.
we should. I mean, there's a lot.
Y'all
of
have
things
no
that-
choice.
That's
The
a lot of
Gardner
things
Gym.
Hey, listen,
Gardner
Bailey.
track?
Bailey,
What's
we need
up?
a lot. We need a lot from y'all.
Or just
Yeah.
Gardner speech program, something like that.
Some sort of-
Street. Oh, yeah,
Gardner
that's
speech
Yeah,
genius.
I'm still
That's
trying to get the
genius.
100-point documentary,
That's
but that's
genius.
another conversation.
Oh, that's fine.
No, but
But-
listen, Dr. Wood used to say
Yes.
that I don't forget the number. Let's just throw a number out there that's really high. I think it was like 80% of people in the United States graduate high school. Whatever the number was.
Right.
It was really high. And then he said, how much do you guys think graduate college? And we were all like, 75 or 60%. He was
8.
like, whatever it was really
Yeah.
low at the time. This is also 2001, 2. So it was
Yeah.
really low. It's probably like 12% or something like that. So this is what I'm saying about like how we should have just been thinking. So let's say all 12% of those people in the United States, whatever that number is, are you saying that all 12% of those people are working the work that's in the United States of America? No.
No.
Those are
Most
probably,
people aren't.
those are the minority.
Right.
So that means they're probably working those upper echelon, blue collar, white collar,
Right.
right?
But that's why those of us who have those degrees, feel like we should be getting paid, bro.
No, but listen to
It's
what
so
I'm saying.
annoying when
But go
people
ahead,
don't
No, but
have
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
Right,
So,
right.
I,
but
I
if-
think this really might.
no,
this
no,
really might help that.
no.
I ain't gonna lie to
This
you.
is why I say I don't agree, because it's just a ploy to utilize power and switch it into a different way of manipulation. It's like
Oh, 1,000%.
they already knew that this was a ploy from the beginning, because again, 12% of the work is not out there. There's 100% of the work out there. That means 88% of the work is to everybody else.
Right.
And if you don't fall in that 12% that gets the job, well, because 12% is just what graduates. He made an even lower number for the people that get the job.
Right.
So let's say the gap is 6%. Let's say 6% get the job and the other 6 don't. Well, now you're in that 88%.
Yeah, you're on the other side.
That's right. And that's most of the America. So we already been sold a Bill of Rights.
Right.
It's already too obvious. So now they're flipping it in another way. So that's why I say I think it is, because it's just a ploy to flip the power again. Like, oh, we're gonna make you think that we're leveling
But this
the
is my
playing
problem
field.
with
Jumping on the
capitalism.
trend, man.
That's what I'm saying. They're just jumping on the trend. So I don't think it's
Jumping on
stupid
the
because
trend,
it's a capitalist society.
Yeah, it's
This is
just
what we do.
they're just.
They gotta do what they gotta
Here we
do.
go. Back again, finding another way to
right.
utilize racism and classism.
got to.
That's right.
This is
keep
the new
them-
hot thing. Got to. If people
right.
ain't graduating college, like,
Yeah,
that's
people-
the thing.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
people ain't going no more. Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah. Particularly if you haven't been seeing the trend, you have people, Donald Trump's regime and other stuff, they're not rocking with education, bro.
No, that's
yeah,
right.
they're really not.
That's right.
They trying to create workers.
That's
They're
right.
not rocking with
Well,
education.
that's been it from the beginning.
So they trying to, well, it wasn't though for a little bit. Remember, they were trying to send all the white folks to go get a degree, and they wanted to get an education. Why? Because China and everybody else was super surpassing them when it comes to education and technology and stuff like that. So they jumped on that. But then what started happening? You had to let the minorities in the door, and then you figured out that the minorities were doing just as well, if not better, than some of the white folks.
Right. I just think the curriculums were always based on work.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah,
Because
they're
you
not
can't
really
have a
based
capitalist society if you don't have work.
That's right. Yeah. So all the curriculums were based on how to be a worker.
Spin that wheel.
Yeah. Just keep
And I'm fine
spinning.
with it. I was literally telling somebody that last night. I was like, I'm tired of everybody trying to be entrepreneur, bro. Somebody got work. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, this is
Oh,
a tough
thank
one
Is
for me.
it stuck and stupid to put an age on playing video games?
Yes, it's stuck and stupid. Stuck, yeah.
I think I need more context.
You're saying like, I would assume when I read this, I assumed, are you too old to be playing video games? That's the quote I assumed.
Oh,
Is that the
okay.
tone?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we'll say the tone. Yeah, that's a good point. So we'll say the tone is like, if you're in a relationship or whatever the case may be, somebody's telling you like, hey, there's an age limit of you playing video games before it's like it's too childish.
Yeah. I
Stuck and
think
stupid. When I first read this, I thought you were saying like you're too
mature.
young. Like mature. So I'm just like,
well, that's what I mean.
'cause
Not
some of these-
childish, but mature.
No,
no.
You're
I'm
saying
talking about
like,
like age limit, like
you can't play
PG-13, rated
GTA
R,
6.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh no! I meant like yeah.
Because I was like, nah, bro. Like some
Yeah, some
of
of
these
the
kids
games
do not need to be
need
playing
ratings,
some of these
yeah.
If
games.
somebody like to put an age on it, like saying like, hey, at 30 years old,
You
you're
need
too
to
old to
cap
be
it
playing
off.
video
Yeah.
games. Yeah.
Then I believe it is stuck and stupid to put an age limit on video games.
I'm 50-50.
me too. I'm about to say I'm more leaning toward no, it's not stuck on stupid, just because.
Well, hold on. What, did you?
Yeah,
what
but
I think
let's
it's
get
stuck and
everybody's
stupid,
answer.
but go ahead.
Yeah.
Say stuck and stupid?
My bad. I didn't mean to cut people off. Who
No,
got?
I didn't. I didn't hear him. Say
You were the last one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
no, I just think, okay, I'll speak from my own personal experience. You're talking to somebody who loved the game all of his life, by the way. Like, I've always loved the game. There was a time where I was spending like 10 hours a day on the game at one point and was not spending any money for it. So that means I was like every single hour was critical to me advancing, because like I wasn't spending no money on advancing or getting better at it or nothing. I just was playing it naturally. But I would spend like 10 hours on that game. I think about what 10 hours would look like now if I spent 10 hours on the game.
100%.
I dial it back because 10 might be extreme because I have kids and a wife now. That was obviously when I was single and younger. But let's take 2 hours. I cannot imagine right now taking 2 hours of my day at any point other than maybe at night, which I still don't want to do because I utilize that time for my business and other things. I can't imagine sitting like this for 2 hours right now. Mm-hmm. As much as I love and miss the games, I just can't see it.
That's my point, though. You just touched on my point. Yeah. You said you love and miss the game, right?
Yeah.
You have prioritized other things above the game.
That's right.
If you didn't have those other things, would you be playing those 2 hours?
If you had, I attach those things that I've spent my time doing to my growth and maturity. So, like, no, I try to find something else to do.
Well, like, so to his point, it depends what you're doing it for. Like, for
that's
me,
what I'm saying.
Yeah, it depends what you're doing it for. Because him, like, he's Cori's corner in gaming. He has to play games.
Yeah. Well, I don't even have to.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you have a game,
if that was my thing, like that was my platform, getting money off of it, I'm getting paid, cool. But here's the thing, and I think that comes with gaming. Gaming, at least when it comes to video games, is relatively, if we're looking at the timeline of life, it is in its infancy stages.
That's true.
And when it came in, we all have the very same idea of what a gamer looks like.
Even the word game.
Right. Yeah. But here's what I'm saying. You think of some low-life degenerate with glasses who is living in a basement, who is spending the 10 hours on a video game.
Piece of stain on the shirt.
Yeah.
But that's right. But that's not is actually what is happening. You know what else goes into video games? What category? Phone gaming as well.
That's right.
If you're doing crosswords that's video games. If you're doing Wordle, that's video games.
That's a good point.
If you're doing the little funny Facebook games or whatever, the point is we're there are things in life that we do that we fill our time with because it brings us some little bit of joy and escape from reality.
Yeah,
100%.
There is no, it's a decompress.
Yes.
There is no age limit on decompression.
Period.
Whether it be reading, video games, hiking, hammocking, gardening, especially when you're not growing nothing, you just pruning flowers, making sourdough bread, whatever it may be.
Well, if you're saying there's no age, so what if you decompress with rap and you're rapping until you're 60, 70?
Well, yeah. Not only that, but this is specific to video games because if we're going to talk about that, we have to talk about how they're now made to bogard your attention.
Your attention and time.
Yeah. So like a book,
but
it's the same in the way that a book does the same thing. So let me.
Okay, go on.
All the topics can be put together so that they say they're taking away from your thought. You know what I'm saying? Like every topic you're going to drop, you're going to say, well, that's taking away from your right. But if it's going to take away from me, the way I see it, I would like to not only just have the gratitude of an escape. I like to see the step that it took me to forward, other than saying that I was able to decompress today. Like, I would like to find something else, even in my decompression, that'll help me
move forward.
You see what I'm saying?
Now, what if?
I'll go. Let me go for a second.
Go ahead.
And this is my personal thing, by the way.
But I want to say, like, so that is your personal. But for the Stuck and Stupid, we're saying put an age group on everyone. So I'm saying for you, this might be you don't think that you can, like. Yeah. You have to put an age group.
I
age
represent
on
a lot
you.
of people, though.
But here's what I'm going at.
Bunch of successful dads and parents who play video games
all the time. Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
like
saying.
for me, it's like you can even grow while doing these things.
Exactly.
So there's no like there is forever going to be growth. There's forever going to be learning. There's forever going to be a learning curve, which means growth.
That's right.
Like every new game creates learning, creates challenges, creates opportunities, and forces your Oh yeah. Oh man, that's really good because when I tell you. Yeah. Not only was there an episode, a few TV shows that have episodes based on this, but there was a critical argument between my boss and someone who is, what's the major that always just argues for no reason?
Psychology, maybe?
No.
Theater.
No, I think it starts with a P, but I can't remember. But anyway. Philosophy, yes. So my old boss, shout out to Brad, he got into an argument with one of my coworkers who was a philosophy major. And she pretty much was adamant that you cannot develop a friendship online.
That's not true.
It was impossible. And I mean, she was getting loud. And shout out to Brad because he didn't like put that into work. Like he didn't like let that argument get into work. But like I was on Brad's train immediately. I was just like, bro, there's no way you can believe that, because I'm a gamer and I've had friendships. I got a friend in Delaware who I play all the time, who I've never met in person, but like,
You know everything about
we
him.
be texting and be like,
Yeah.
hey bro, you online? Like, what's up? You know, like I got his number. I know his kids. We're friends on Facebook. We talk all the
Send
time,
holiday
right?
cards.
Well, how do you want to I want to decompress outside of the digital space.
But that's your
most
version of decompression.
Well, most of my time, like most of us, is spent in a digital space. I feel like when I went into my decompression on video games, I was still in front of a blue screen.
And you're proving you're 50 of that is not sucking stupid.
That you feel what I'm saying?
Right, but
Like,
even if it was that, right? So, and this is what the age is getting me, bro. You could have came to that conclusion at 16.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, I guess what you're saying.
And I could have came to that at 45 or never come to it.
Yeah.
For me, I'll give you what video games does for me. Very rarely will you see me. I say rarely. If I get into a game where I'm playing just by myself, I probably spend an hour and 30 minutes on that. I want to get into a spot where I'm with my friends and we're having a good time, truthful conversation, challenging conversation where we're challenging each other. It's not. It literally is just like we get on a group call.
Yeah, I never get online.
But you
by
know what it
myself.
is? It's
Rarely.
play therapy.
That's
Yes.
It's play therapy. We're doing something together to achieve a goal that's allowing us also to open up ourselves to each other.
Yeah.
So then we get to talk about, you know, how many conversations that we have in our gaming circle about how to be a good husband, how to be a good friend, what should I do in the situation, the Stucky Situation stuff that we do that all while we're on the game and everything else. So a part of that is also where it's community building. So it's that third place. Here's the third place. If you don't know what the third place is, people say that we have lost the third place. In the 90s and stuff, you would grow up, and even before then, you had work, you had home, and then you had the place you went to chill with your friends.
That bar.
Right? You had the bar or whatever. Every TV show was centered around the third place, right?
Bar.
Right? Somebody's apartment, whatever it is, it is. That game is my third place. Where all my friends are, where we can chat about what happened today, where we can get advice from each other.
Distance doesn't matter.
Exactly. Distance doesn't matter because we're all doing something right now in real time. We can have those conversations. I don't have to wait about it. And yeah, sure, we could just jump on a phone call and do that. But it allows people to let their inhibition, their guard down, to be able to open up more because they're not focused on what's going on. So that's why I think, and that's what sometimes people don't understand about, like, oh, he's always on the game. Talk to this person, or they're always on the game. Talk to this person about what they're getting out of gaming before you start to vilify them about what they're
Yes.
Yeah, and remember, I started off saying I am.
No, I was like, I miss
you
you on the game because I know you love gaming, but I also, those were the times that we spent in those conversations, bro.
That's right. No, I remember, and what I'm saying is another part of this is kids.
Right.
So
You have to do it.
I know there's
what the world
dads that
allows you
take
to.
a lot of time with their video games, and I'm just not one of those dads. Like, I've learned another space. Any time away from that, man, it's hard for me. So like,
but I bet if your kids grew up and they wanted to play games, I bet you get into gaming with them.
No, I think
I think that's one of the free things that you can't consider this playing game. Like there's certain times where, like, if you're playing games with your kids, stop. You know, if you're 40, 50 years old, you're playing with your kids, come on.
That's different. Yeah,
that's a little bit. If you're playing for money, come on.
Yeah, I think they're talking about like if you're escaping.
Yeah,
right?
like for the age, I think it's stuck as stupid to put an age on it, because it just depends what it's for.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the other side, like on the deeper side, for me, I'm only speaking for me. I was spending money on 2K. I was spending, you can ask Antron, we were spending 7-8 hours on the game every day. I want to win with B-Wood Cooks. So I had to, that money that here we go. Pause. That money that I was using for that and that time that I was using for that, I just, for me, I took that time and I placed it somewhere else. And I was like, dang, like, now, I think with this, it factors money. Because LeBron James, I believe if I have everything, my cards played right, everything in order, I got my time back and everything, I get on the game, all my bills paid, everything good, everything great, and I get on the game, I don't think there's a problem. I don't think nobody's gonna put an age on that.
I see what you're saying. So necessity.
Yeah, and to prove that point, if I create video games, if I have money invested in this, there's a whole bunch of different avenues.
Yeah, you could be somebody who actually is benefiting from the video game.
Yeah, but that's what I seen a TikTok of somebody said that they were like, but here's and I know where you're going, and I think all of the perspectives here that work for us, they're all fair and valid points.
100%.
Everybody has chosen where they want their priority to lie and
Yeah,
everything
that's
else, right? Which is
what you wanna
completely,
do.
I'll never ever go against that, right? I just seen a TikTok of some guy that was like, I can't look at the people who watch football games. You're broke and you're watching football games. Like, bro, here's the thing that people forget about life.
Not everybody want to be rich.
Thank you, bro. Sometimes, bro,
Yeah.
I just want to do my hobby, and
Yeah.
that makes me feel happy.
Yeah.
That's it. And I'm going to prioritize my happiness
That's right.
over me chasing $1 to be rich. And that's fine because there's going to be other people who will say, hey, the richness is what makes me happy.
That's right.
So, okay, go chase that then. But none of us are chastising. What we got to get out of is chastising people for their motivations of what they want to do. Bro, you want to go get that $1, bro? How can I support you going to get that $1? Hey, you want a game? How can I support you gaming? Whatever brings you the most joy and happiness in the world, bro, sink into that.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are.
But when and my thing is, you only got 24 hours in one day, and like for me, it's like if you like I'm an entrepreneur. How do I have these other jobs without giving it time?
Right.
Like I have to balance it. Remember, you got to factor in church. You got kids.
All of it.
Like I got 24 hours a
gotta
day, and I
maximize your
still
hours.
have to give my family time.
Right.
So how do I do that when I got 24 hours a day? Remember, I got to sleep. They say 6 to 8 hours.
Right.
So
Oh
if
my.
I sleep, we'll just say 8 hours. If I sleep 8 hours, I got 16 hours. If I got to work 8 hours, I got 8 hours left. You got to cook, spend time with your kids, play video games, and run 3 other businesses. How?
Right.
So
It's
I
crazy.
had
That's
to
what I
figure
mean.
out like it's like I had to give up something. Now everybody's not in that predicament, but there's other. It's not even about money. It's just what I wanted to value, like what I
Right.
want to value for me at this time.
And I think ultimately, like, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but like,
No,
I think
100%,
ultimately this question needs to be geared more toward, is there an age limit on prioritizing video games
100%.
over other responsibilities?
100%.
Like, because then that makes it more of a valid question. Like,
Yeah, the second it
more
becomes,
of a challenging question.
The second
so
it
to speak.
becomes a distraction, it should be deprioritized out of your life.
Well, but it's not even for me. It's not even like it. Even the game, I could do the game. It's just, and I can still run my businesses and stuff.
That's real.
It's just I feel more free giving up that 6 hours and replacing it with other stuff.
Yeah.
It just for me, it's like I feel like I'm not even claustrophobic no more.
Like, watch this.
Like, it's
I
like
gave up
for
those
my
10
life.
hours and I got a wife.
Yeah, you see what I'm
You see
saying?
what
Or
I'm
just
saying?
different stuff like that.
No, like I was playing the game for 10 hours a day.
And I figured out just so many other stuff. But
I
again,
was
a
playing
game
mine
could
for
do
10
that.
hours and I filed mine.
But that's why I said there's a 50-50. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, on the
you-
game, me and AD were bro, I know what y'all are talking about when you got the homies.
Oh, yeah.
If somebody said that's corner, you're corner.
I'm telling
No,
you right
no,
now.
there's
I'm
real
telling you
love
right
there.
now. This is
Yeah.
no cap. And I'm trying to maximize this because she knows. Katie, she's such an amazing woman. Listen, I got the PS5 and she was like, I know what our plans are. We plan on having children and everything else. She was like, I'm going to try my best to not like cap you on the video games because I know how you're going to be. As soon as we have kids, you're going to get locked in. And you're not going to touch that game.
See?
Right? Like she already seen, because she's seen it before. Before, when my game was messing up and I couldn't afford the PS5 at the time, I wasn't playing a lot more because I was like, I want to be locked in on the content creation and other stuff, and I just don't have the time to play the games. Maybe I get an hour or two or whatever. I'm on break right now, bro. I'm wake up in the morning, take a shower.
Straight to the
I'm
game.
on that damn game all day long. Don't talk to me.
Unless you're
Because I'm
talking
not
on the
going to be
game.
able.
Unless you're talking on
unless
the
you're on the
game.
game.
Straight up,
Because I'm
let's
not
talk.
going to be able to do it when I go back to work. I go
Right.
back to work sometimes. Basically, from Sunday to Wednesday, I don't touch the game because Monday night I'm busy. Tuesday night I'm busy. Wednesday I get a little bit of free time. Thursday night we do this, so I don't be on the game. And then Friday night, a lot of the times me and Katie night, so I don't be on the game. So really, I got Saturday and I'm playing all day Saturday. And even if you look at the timing, if we're playing Call of Duty, bro, one Resurgence or Warzone match could be 30 minutes.
Right.
So if you play 3 games, you're already in almost 2 hours.
That's deep.
And that's
deep.
only 3 games. So
Yeah, that's deep for me.
It's
Right.
beautiful. I think it's beautiful to see like how gaming used to be corny and now it's
Now
like
it's a
nah,
big
like
deal.
the thing.
Yeah, that is really
I
cool.
love life like that.
Things
like,
have
bro, it used to
changed,
be
bro.
corny.
It's a paid
Now
sport.
it's hot.
Paid
Yeah.
We used to
NCAA
be
sport.
the geeks because we would always
hot.
play
Yeah.
games.
Oh,
If
still
any
are.
Stuckies out there, I got money on these two. If whatever y'all want to do, I'll put up 100.
that's funny. Today I got on the game with some people, bro. This is hilarious, bro. Jeremy, you will appreciate this. It's early in the morning, none of my friends on. So I got to play with some randos because all the people who I've even met, my friend list is probably about 12 people who I actually know, like in real life. The other people who I've met online and we are been gaming friends for 7-8 years, and we game all the time. You know what I'm saying? We get on. What's up? Happy Merry Christmas. Da da da. How's your kid? Oh, she's sick. Da da da. You know, we have a real friendship, but just we never met in person. But today I got on with some randos. We playing quads. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get dubs. You know, early in the morning dubs. Nothing feels better. Such a day off, right? I got in this thing. I didn't even select competitive because you know you can select competitive or casual. I didn't even select competitive, but I got into this group. They say, hey, you got a mic? That's red flag number 1. They competitive.
Yep.
They not playing with nobody that don't have no mic.
Yep. Because you got to talk. You got to call them spots. You got to
So
talk
I said, yeah, I got a mic,
team.
bro. They got a mic, bro. They said, good, let's go. Click, click. Immediately hit X. I saw they really going. He said, oh, I need to tell you, we sweats. So if you ain't sweaty, go ahead and get out. I'm like, bro. And if y'all don't know what that means, basically it means in the gaming world, if somebody is sweaty, they doing the absolute most, bro. They're taking every advantage they can of the game. And it's an annoying play style to play against.
Oh my God.
When you're on the team, hey, you lit, boy.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, I can be sweaty, or I can be casual.
Yeah.
That's how much I've been
sweaty in
gaming.
2K, boy.
Oh,
Like, he's a sweaty.
Madden.
I was sweaty in
Oh yeah,
Madden
he was
for
super
sure.
sweaty, boy.
But
I
I was
like
like,
that sweaty.
Yeah, I was like, let's go, because you know you working, so usually, you know, I said, let's go. We can do that, bro. They thought that was real sweat. They wasn't sweats, bro.
Dog, I hate it.
I was
When
working
working.
I hate it when that happens, bro.
They wasn't sweats, bro.
I bet you got
I
a friend
thought that
request.
was
I bet you got all the friend requests.
Because here's the no, I did. But here's the funny part, bro. We went to Ashika, and I said, now if you sweaty, you know what I'm about to say right now. They said, where we dropping? I said, let's hit the farms.
I'll bet.
On Ashika? Yeah.
That's all the sweats go straight to the farms.
map?
It's straight Ashika Island. You go to the farms, it's straight business, bro. Standing on business from the beginning. And I said, let's go to the farm. They said, oh, nah, bro. Y'all always get murked there. I said, y'all not sweating.
You're not sweating, bro.
Look, here's the flip side. I spend 3 hours today playing the game, which could be about four sessions, right? Or I spent 3 hours building my son's trampoline. This is what I'm saying.
For sure,
it's one of those things where it's like
that's a priority.
Yeah,
do
your
it.
priority and stuff is different, and I'm sure mine will also be there too.
Yeah.
But I also think for me, the one thing that has always gotten me, that's brought me solace, and brings me joy is gaming.
Yeah.
I will never give it up.
Yeah.
There will be, even if it means at night when I have the kids and I put them away and I've had my time with my wife, she's about to go to bed, and I just get 1 hour to myself. Maybe I spend that 1 hour on gaming. That's it. But it will never be a time, I promise you, you could cash it, take it to the bank right now. I'll be 82 playing video games, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Hey,
that's good stuff.
prioritizing is a good way to segue.
Prioritizing? Let me tell y'all what I forgot my glasses.
That's what I told you in the beginning. I was just like,
bro, yeah, my bad. I
No
brought it out.
glasses. Oh man.
First and foremost, at the end, I'm letting you know right now, Happy New Year. Okay?
Yeah.
You already know what it is.
And most of y'all are gonna start your resolutions this new year and this new me, and that's okay. It should be, but not just on a new year, new every day. Wake up with a new attitude every single day. All right? Wake up, change your life, work towards your goals. If your goals are 1 year or if they're 1 day, just make it 1 day and get to the next one. So.
What's up?
Wait.
And it's stuck.
I was trying to be awkward. See what they did.
Oh, I was like, wait, what?
I like it. Hey, Stucky 2024.
We'll take it.
I was ready, bro. I'm just sitting there like,
Hey, let's do a countdown. Let's see you edit it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I'm not adding none of this.
4, 3, 2,
What?
Happy New Year!
Be well and drink your tea.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's up.
Then it's
Stuck
stuck.
again.
Hey.